Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to,
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to,
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Nagbabalik pa rin tayo dito sa Fil-Oil Center sa lungsod na San Juan as we bring you Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3 on this rainy Saturday afternoon. We bring you more action between JT Bulacan Taipan and PASIG Stallions as we earlier had our matchup between San Juan and Malabon. Good afternoon, everyone. Diego Da Paz, JP Ruiz with me, and later on we will be joined by Daphne Cristobal, our courtside reporter, the third member of our panel. And JP, this has been an amazing set of matches we've witnessed so far, and the best is yet to come.
Yes, definitely. We are witnessing now the younger brothers of the 18 under squads between these two teams, and it will be very exciting to watch.
All right, mga middle children naman, PASIG Stallions in the 16 and under division against JT Bulacan Taipan. PASIG Stallions struggling throughout this season with a 2-6 record and a 4-game losing streak on their hand, while itong JT Bulacan Taipan naman 6-2 with a 4-game winning streak. So both of these teams on the different sides of the spectrum. Pero we start first with JT Bulacan
Yeah,
Taipan.
definitely. 6-2, as you said, second in the North Division in the 16 under. 4-game win streak. They won their last game against Malabon, 63-55. Top performers to watch out for are James Gilmar Castro with 17 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, overall performance, and Roberto Alcoriza with 15 points and 5 rebounds. So in their biggest win, they were able to win because of their turnovers. They were able to only commit 15 turnovers against their opponent, which is twice, which is 30. So if they want to win, they have to continue taking care of the basketball.
All right, and now let's talk about the PASIG Stallions on the other side of the frame. Parang it's like going through, looking through a mirror.
Yes.
Parang it's the opposite picture here. They are down, sa bubble ng ating team standings at 2-6.
Yeah, definitely. They are currently 11th, no? 2-6 in the standings on a 4-game losing streak. They lost their last game against Valenzuela 56-65. But it's the usual top performers. Rion C with 17 points, 8 rebounds. Rafael Cheng, 12 points and 7 rebounds. And Jordan Yang, 11 points and 5 rebounds. Despite the trio always performing, their biggest reason for losing in that last game was their field goal percentage. 26.3 field goal percentage, which is very low for a team. So in order for them to get a chance at winning and going back into their winning ways, they have to get better shot selections.
Yeah, definitely that kind of shooting percentage is unacceptable. But let's see if the PASIG Stallions could recover in time to book at least a place in the bottom half of our playoff round. Or will we see another, classic win for the JT Bulacan Taipan? Now let's send it over to Gio Cruz to introduce the starters for both squads.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino, here at Playtime Fil-Oil Center, San Juan City. 16 other division featuring the JT Bulacan Taipan and PASIG Stallions. Now let us meet the starters, beginning with the JT Bulacan Taipan. Starting guard number 29, Prince De La Cruz. One guard number 66, Adrian De La Cruz. Small forward number 9, James Kailao. Power forward number 20, Hayden Carillo. And at center number 8, Kyle Flores. The head coach is Jason Senetosa, assisted by Jerry Lipio, EJ Toribio, Sherwin Santos, team owner Joe Bentay, and team manager Charles Kimpo. And now let us meet the starters for the PASIG Stallions. Starting guard number 13, Sean Ko. To guard number 3, Rafa Cheng. At forward number 23, Jordan Yang. Also at forward number 2, Rion C. And at center number 10, Jared Unson. The head coach is Ian Mazo, assisted by Ron Cruz, Rika Young, Ian Rosella, team manager Philbert Cheng, and team owner John C. Officiating this ball game, Andrew Morgan, Ryan Soriano, and Dennis Calve. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. Jer Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Keith Picasso.
Our team starters brought you by The Ride, ang official game ball ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Here we go in our 16 and under match between PASIG Stallions and JT Bulacan Taipan. PASIG starting with Ko, Cheng, Yang, C, and Unson. While for JT Bulacan Taipan, it's De La Cruz, Adrian De La Cruz, Kian De La Cruz, Hayden Carillo, Kailao, and Flores. Our crew chief, Andro, the Thespian, Morgan, tosses the ball up, and we are underway. Tip 1 by JT Bulacan Taipan in their immaculate white, and they strike first with Prince De La Cruz. Itong PASIG Stallions naman in their ferocious black with gold trim.
Yeah, definitely. That was Prince Kian, James De La Cruz starting it off for the white shirts. He is someone to look out for, and definitely want to start aggressive for Bulacan, especially given that they are bouncing back from the previous loss from their Kuyas.
2 free throws on the way for PASIG Stallions, but that first free throw for Sean Ko goes in and out. And therefore, ang kanyang mga teammates, tayo pa rin sila.
Yes, that is an old school tradition.
Yeah.
Squads won't sit until they get their first bucket, and they do.
Sean Ko split from the free throw line, so it's 2-1. Parang football score yata to JP. It's in the hands of Adrian De La Cruz. Swings it to the left wing. The drive, the wild shot. Won't even hit iron para kay Paul Jake Soriano. Now here comes Sean Ko. Kicks it out. Rion C. Shuffled his feet, danced to the wrong beat.
Yeah, Rion C had the right intentions. Actually, his defender was already going towards him,
Oh.
and instead had an extra step. Possession will go to the white shirts.
I was about to say earlier na itong si Rion C has come to his own. Outside, of course, yung sa duo ni Jordan Yang and
Yes.
Tristan Flores. 14 seconds on the shot clock para sa Bulacan. De La Cruz, iron deficient on that three-point attempt, but on the rebounding play, may foul na tinawag kontra sa Bulacan, and it is on Ian Drake Cunanan.
I just want to give a shout out, no, given that we are early on in this quarter from Bulacan. I was able to chat with a good friend of mine, Charles Kimpo.
Yun.
And he was able to say na 90%, at least 90% ng teams ng mga Bulacan homegrown, which is a great experience for these boys, no? Kasi the goal is to help these kids be exposed in Manila and hopefully be transitioned to NCAA or UAP teams. So that's a great program here for the JT Bulacan Taipan.
And of course, facing a vaunted program like Xavier School,
Oh yes.
but under the PASIG Stallions banner, definitely it would be a big test para sa Bulacan. As we saw earlier in transition, Jordan Yang scoring. And there's a foul called against the PASIG Stallions. I think it's on Rion C.
And that is a non-shooting foul?
Yes, it's going to be a baseline inbound
Yes,
here.
definitely.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, they're still informing the officials that players will tie their shoes. Okay, there we
yeah.
go.
That was James Kailao. 12 on the shot clock, the spin move, and a nice find for that foul line jumper, but a miss by Hayden Carillo. It will stay with Bulacan with 12 seconds on their shot clock. So the quick inbound, corner three, a little too strong. And this time, possession will go the way of PASIG Stallions.
Both squads getting a feel of each other early on, still 3-2.
Cheng missing that jumper. Now it's Jordan Yang with the offensive board. Now it's Rion C attacking. Nearly gets a three-point play and finally gets rewarded for his aggressiveness.
Yeah, Rion C, the best player of the game in their previous timeout. He was able to get 17 big points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks.
First free throw is good for Rion C. And that's Coach Ian Mazo on your screens right now. One of his assistants is assistant coach Rika Young. Will be playing tomorrow for Quezon City RK Hoops in the women's MPBL. So action will be emanating from Parañaque City, from Olivares College. It will be a triple header with a special start time of 4 p.m. They will end their first round of eliminations tomorrow. But back in the action here, the runner is good for Prince de la Cruz.
That's a great play there for the white shirts, able to get it in.
Unson rises, gets smothered, but some contact was caught there by our officials.
Yeah, that was a tough play there for Unson, able to find a defender, get the contact. Maybe may have been tough, but able to get 2 free throws for him to shoot.
Yeah, so that's Jared Unson taking to the line for a pair. 5-4 pass, 6-4 PASIG. So that's Jared Unson managing a split from the free throw line. Twelve seconds on the shot clock for De La Cruz, and looks like something was caught by one of our officials. Let's figure out what though. There must have been yeah. So we got some technical difficulties going on. And we'll be back after this short break. We're back here at the Fil-Oil Center in San Juan City as we bring you Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3. We got our 16 and under division, ang middle children ng Pasig at Bulacan on the court right now.
Yeah, to be clear, middle children, because later on, earlier it was the Kuyas at 18 under, now it's the 16 under, and later on you'll be seeing these same two squads in their younger version, the Bunso, no, and the 14 under will be battling off after this ball game.
And now the PASIG Stallions, again, they are holding a 2-6 record on a 4-game losing slide. They want to end it and, of course, you know, give themselves a fighting chance to make it into the top 8 of the North Division. As what a shot there for Kyle Flores.
Yeah, Kyle Flores able to get it done for the squad. Tie the ball game.
Yeah. Tristan Flores answers back. And now PASIG back in the lead, 8-6.
That was a tough shot by Tristan Flores, able to evade the defender with the midi.
15 seconds on the shot clock. And once again, Bulacan starting to fall in love with the threes. This time sa kanilang mas nakababatang mga players.
Tristan Flores almost committed a turnover with that outlet pass.
Oh, that was a dangerous pass.
Yes, it was only deflected. And the coming in is, I believe, Jordan Ying.
Yeah. Shot clock at 15. Fail Cheng kicks it out. Jordan Yang missing from deep. Offensive board for the PASIG Stallions. Yang thought about the top of the key three. Lost the basketball. 7 on the shot clock. The runner no good for Tristan Flores. De La Cruz throws the ball away and it ping-pongs its way, but it was last touched by Tristan Flores.
Yeah, that was a deflection there, unable to control the basketball. Possession will go back to Bulacan.
But for Bulacan, they only have about 5 seconds on the shot clock. They only have 5 seconds to cross the half-court line. Here's the inbound from the backcourt, and it's a man-to-man full-court press being applied here. It will stay with Bulacan, but they only have about a second to cross. They're not aware of the time, and luckily they get it across. Hayden Carrillo.
Yeah, no whistle was blown.
Yeah. And a close range shot from the dunker spot, courtesy of Justin Hapa, getting the contact and the bucket.
Justin Kevin Hapa able to get the basketball, score down low, draw the foul, get the N1 opportunity.
That's our pound-for-pound fitness foul counted. Pound-for-pound fitness, B-League already. Justin Hapa, the leading scorer for Bulacan this season in the 16 and under division, 12.1 points, together with 5.4 rebounds, 4.1 assists as well. Also, by the way, team leading 4.6 blocks. Wow.
Overall performance from Hapa.
Well-rounded performance for Hapa. Flores gives it to Jordan Yang, corner three, short. Long rebound secured by Bulacan, and now it's off to the races. Touchdown finish for James Allen Panganiban.
James Allen Panganiban able to tip it off for himself, going all the way for the fast break layup.
3-point advantage for Bulacan. Great reverse layup there for Rafael Cheng. And we got a low-scoring affair so far, 11-10. Lance Santos surveying the floor. Shot clock down to 12. Gave it up for Jamir Yonko. Yonko, close range shot, too strong, and a foul called. And it is against Bulacan on the rebounding play.
See this replay here.
Wow.
Tough layup there by Cheng, able to convert for the
Yes.
Stallions.
Definitely tough reverse there for Rafael Cheng. Third leading scorer for PASIG Stallions this season at 10.6 points with 5.1 rebounds. Another stoppage in play. And it is a foul against JT Bulacan Taipan's Jamir Yonko.
Yeah, and he knew it. He
Yes.
he gave a look to the referee and immediately realized it.
Yeah.
And giving the Stallions 2 more free throws.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, unable to make the first.
Yeah, may konting tingin sa ating referee at may konting ngiting kabayo rin.
Parang ako?
Yeah, why? Who, me?
Yeah?
Panganiban spins, attacks, short on that turnaround shot. A minute and 20 left here in the high-octane first quarter. Jordan Yang attacks the left lane, kicks it to the corner. Tristan Flores offline. Rebound secured by Jamir Yonko. Panganiban settles the troops. Panganiban still on it. Shot clock down to 12. They reset. They kick it out to Hapa. Hapa, the spin move. The drive and kick to the corner. And that one iron deficient from beyond the arc. 2 on the shot clock. The quick trigger shot no good. But that's a third try. And you got to give it up here to Jamir Yonko for not giving up on that play.
Yeah, that almost came off as a messy play, but great presence of mind by Jamir Yonko, able to get the rebound, second chance opportunity. He knew that there were at least three black shirts at him, and drew the contact and able to make the first of 2 free throws.
39.2 seconds remaining sa ating first quarter. It's a 2-point advantage for JT Bulacan Taipan. And it will remain that way, save for this long rebound by James Panganiban. Another foul called against the PASIG Stallions. They couldn't control themselves from giving up those ticky-tack fouls. That's why Coach Ian Mazo decides to pull back 2 of his players on the floor. And we see the entry for the first time for Yui Vergara. Oh, so they say it was out of bounds of Bulacan.
Oh, right.
There you go. Half a minute remaining, and we got another whistle on the floor.
That was a chippy foul there from
Yeah.
Lance Santos.
Yeah.
And I think that will bring them to the penalty already.
Yeah, they've been in
Yes.
the penalty for quite a while
So
now.
that was unnecessary. And
Yeah.
unfortunately for them, it will give PASIG the opportunity to tie the ball game.
Not only that, shoot baskets with the time stopped. First of 2 is good for Sean Ko. So Sean Ko with a chance to tie with half a minute left. 2 out of 2 for Sean Ko. Before those 2 free throws, PASIG was 4 out of 8 from the foul line. 16 on the shot clock. Suarez gives it to Hapa. Hapa lost the handle.
Yes, almost lost that.
Baseline drive. Oh! Looks like a foul. And it's on Rion C.
I think he was trying to block that basketball, but too much contact on their end, leading to 2 free throws.
So
James
that-
Allen Panganiban.
Yeah. Panganiban rattles out that free throw. So last shot time for PASIG if they get the rebound. Panganiban averaging, hasn't scored this season actually, but has 2 rebounds per game. missing those foul shots. So Justin Hapa gets called for that last foul. It will be 2 foul shots on the way here for the PASIG Stallions.
Looking at the first quarter, Diego, given the fact that one team is on a 4-game winning streak, the other is on a 4-game losing streak, this is somewhat beneficial for Pasig, given that it is a close ball game against Bulacan.
Yes. Not only that, it gives the PASIG Stallions a chance to gauge themselves against some of the better teams
Correct.
here in the league this season. Especially we're seeing the resurgence here of Rionsi late into the season. He's getting, he's getting some minutes and also getting, getting to be one of the top 3 players for the PASIG Stallions. 7 seconds left. Here's the attack by Bulacan. 1 second left. They're not aware of the time and it will just expire just like that. It will be a 2-point advantage for the PASIG Stallions entering the second quarter of play. As we bring you the first quarter highlights brought to you by Chef's Magic.
Yeah, definitely it is an even ball game there. That was a great shot, care of Tristan Flores, followed by a nifty in and go there for Hapa. Followed by another fast break opportunity, this time from James Allen Panganiban. So it's been tight ball game, back and forth action.
14-12 for the PASIG Stallions over Bulacan. We'll be right back with second quarter of play, and Daphne Cristobal will have her first report of the ball game.
Still tuned into Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Really, itong side ng Bulacan 16 under, nabanggit nga sa akin ni Coach Leap na syempre may mga players talaga na mag-come at mananatili pa rin dito sa kanilang koponan with their prior commitments in school. Kaya ngayon yung mga main gunners nila will be supporting the team on the sideline. So that could come in good and bad dahil nga yung mga bench players pwedeng mag-shine. Pero kailangan din kasi nila pangalagaan yung kanilang 4-game winning streak, especially yung kanilang second spot dito sa ating team standing. So let's find out ngayon kung ma-maintain nila yon or maago ng PASIG Stallions ang kanilang momentum. Sending it back to you, Diego and Chi.
Thank you very much, Daphne Cristobal, with that report. And yes, nagkaroon tayo recently ng, I believe, na may window tayo for new player signings across all divisions. Kasi may mga teams na some of their players couldn't commit further into the junior MPBL season because of school commitments. Pero swerte naman for teams like the PASIG Stallions na solid ang kanilang team na they're representing Xavier School in all 3 divisions, 14, 16, and 18 under. Kaya they didn't need to make any changes. But for teams like JT Bulacan, Taipan, Nueva Ecija, the Generals even, about a week or 2 ago, they also made some changes. But again, one of the things though is that we're already down to the last
Couple of days.
3-4 games of the season for some of these teams, and it will be a tough way to build your chemistry again. As we saw there, Yui Vergara knocking down a triple from the corner.
Yeah, definitely. And as you mentioned, depending on the school, depending on the team that you have, there are those pros and cons. If you're a school-based team, of course, there's longevity in terms of chemistry. But at the same time, if you are a club team that will benefit you short-term or long-term, depending on the player's objective or goals, you can surprise school-based programs. And and club teams have proven that in any division.
Right. Mga club teams, I've been covering mga club teams for quite a while now, and yes, some of them have that ability to surprise. As you see, the 3-pointer goes over the top. Okay, Prince de la Cruz, but first a whistle on the floor. And we got another break in the action with 8:20 left in the second. We'll be right back. 8 minutes and 20 remaining here in the second quarter. PASIG Stallions leading Bulacan 17-12. Very much a surprise here, especially considering that JT Bulacan Taipan only absorbed 2 losses so far in this season. And one more time, Yui Vergara, Yi Son.
Definitely something surprising for the Stallions, something that isn't normal in terms of their scoring, and another X factor for their squad.
Yeah, yung si Yui Vergara, parang ano eh, parang papiso-piso lang siya
Yes.
minsan eh. 8 points per ball game. Now so far with 6. And a traveling violation against Bulacan. So far, mukhang this second quarter hasn't been kind to them.
And this is the kind of system that you would want if you're the PASIG Stallions, having others step up in order for them to have a better chance at getting a W.
7:39 remaining here in the second period. And we got a little break in the action. 8-point lead for the PASIG Stallions. And looks like our referees will flag something. So there's a conversation now between the Bulacan coaching staff, led by Rizalde Aureliosa.
Yeah, definitely. This is something that they're checking in.
Yeah, so that's one of our game officials. That's talking things over. Again, our officiating crew, Andrew Morgan, the Thespian, our crew chief, Ryan Soriano, and Dennis Galvez, the umpires. And they will have a little bit of clarification with the table officials shortly. And we will hear it from our PA announcer, Gio Cruz, what will be meted. Seven minutes and 35 remaining here in the second period. So we will get a little more clarification from our courtside reporter Daphne Cristobal on what happened. 8 points is the advantage here. Okay, so it looks like things have been clarified, and we'll find out from Daphne what she got. Probably mong ibubulong na sa atin ni Daphne kung anong nangyari later. Kasi mukhang walang in-announce ito si Gio. So the ball went out of bounds on that shot attempt. And now the PASIG Stallions will try to regain your lost momentum after that lull in the action. Jumper up and no good for Sean Ko. Now here comes JT Bulacan Taipan. Hapa makes the extra pass to the corner to Prince de la Cruz. Shot clock down to 12. Flores makes a spin, kicks it out to Hapa. 7 on the shot clock. The up and under move off the mark, but they get a fresh 14. Extra pass. They give it up to Adrian de la Cruz, the runner, off the mark. And now Yui Vergara heading this 3-on-2 attack. Yui Vergara getting that miss from Rafael Cheng.
Vergara making things happen. I believe that's his 8th bucket already. Being very consistent, shooting from outside, and now getting the second chance opportunity.
Shot clock down to 15 for JT Bulacan Taipan. Baseline drive. The drive and kick, the three-pointer. That one short, pero on the rebounding play, he got bodies hitting the floor of the Fil-Oil center. We got a substitution on the floor. Hapa goes out, And back in goes James Allen Panganiban. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 10-point advantage for Pasig heading into the final half of the second period. Flores spins, drives, knocks it down from inside the paint.
That is a tough shot. Care of Flores able to knock it down, cutting the deficit to single digits for Bulacan.
Now here come the PASIG Stallions. It's Sean Ko starting the offense. Ko rejects the screen, drives through the lane, and uses the Bulacan players like traffic cones.
Sean Andre Ko, one of the, I believe, the floor generals of PASIG Stallions, making things happen for himself.
5:03 left here in the second period, and now Bulacan trying to make a move here. De La Cruz kicks it to the corner. Three-pointer missed by James Allen Panganiban. And now here comes Ko. Forward pass to Vergara. Sets up for a three. Off to the left. Rebound. Ping pongs its way to Bulacan.
Vergara had the right intentions in mind. No good there.
Flores steps through. Misses from point blank. Ball will stay with the white shirts of Bulacan. As we take a look one more time. What a drive here for Sean Ko. Suddenly turns up the Jets in a split second. 7 on the shot clock. Panganiban thought about the three, drove closer, met a wall of black shirts. Now Sean Ko, forward pass. Tristan Flores attacking.
No call there.
Yeah, denied by the defense of Flores.
Refs letting these kids play.
3:54 left. Flores launches the three. Off to the right. Ball saved. Bulacan with another crack at the basket. Denied by the Pasig defense, courtesy of Jared Unson. Long two. Short for James Allen Panganiban. The scramble play for the basketball. Flores, 2 tries. And finally makes it on the second try.
Flores not giving up on that play. Once again, making things happen for Bulacan.
PASIG Stallions not happy with that last execution. As we take a look at that play one more time. Carambola underneath the basket, and Flores gets 2 tries. Didn't need a third one to put it in. We'll be right back after this timeout. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. That is our quarter scene stealer of the game, brought to you by Chef's Magic. And Tristan Flores knocks down that triple.
And it's now a 2-possession lead here.
Yes. But an answer right back for Kyle Flores. And great drive to the basket for Jordan Yang, and he gets fouled.
Yeah, and with that 3-point bucket by Flores, it is now a 2-digit lead for the Stallions. Very surprising given the fact that Bulacan has been winning these past 4 timeouts, and
Yes.
right now it's the Stallions who are making a probable upset in this
Yes.
ball game.
Yeah, so we got to ring our early upset alert for the PASIG Stallions. But again, stranger things have happened. And I have seen, some of these PASIG games. It's never a safe lead at this point. So that is one thing that Coach Ian Mazo has to contend with these young studs, the aspirants of the PASIG Stallions. 11 seconds to shoot. They kick it out. Rafael Cheng, iron deficient on that three-point attempt. And here comes De La Cruz. And Bulacan decides to reset. Lance Santos attacking. Bothered there by the defense of Tristan Flores. And nice feed for Tristan D. But on the reset, Tristan Flores cleaning up the mess for that triple B. The bump, the bucket, and the chance for the bonus. As you see, this pound-for-pound fitness foul counted.
Yeah,
And Tristan Flores is Liga ready.
definitely. He is great at getting second chance opportunities. He is the one doing the dirty work for the PASIG Stallions, and quite clearly so.
Yeah, definitely doing one hell of a cleanup job.
Yes.
Minute and 55 left. And we got another stoppage in the action. It will be a foul against Tristan D. And we got a timeout called on the floor by JT Bulacan Taipan with a minute and 47 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back. We're back inside the historic Fil-Oil Center. So many things have happened here. So many amazing ball games have been played here. And all of these kids right here trying to make a name for themselves. And on the fast break, the score by Rafael Cheng, and definitely making a name for himself this afternoon.
Yeah, Rafael Cheng, one of the key contributors for the Stallions, and back trading buckets here, both squads. That was Prince De La Cruz.
So earlier, the Stallions were galloping, and then the Taipan were running. So let's take a look at that last play one more time. Rafael Cheng, all gas, no brakes, according to some of our colleagues in Charles Beichong and Coach Anton De Los Reyes. And of course, ito si JP.
Getting there.
Getting there.
Familiar with the term, yes.
10 on the shot clock. Pasig, they go to Flores, corner three. Too strong. Jordan Yang could not get a handle, but referees say may tapik pala from behind coming from Justin Hapa. And now it's Coach Ian Mazo's turn to call a timeout with 43 seconds remaining in the second period. .1 seconds remaining here in the second period. It's a 12-point advantage for Pasig over Bulacan in a possible upset. But syempre, we don't want to preempt things, JP, because again, we got a lot of basketball to play. This is just the first half, and Tristan Flores hits the jumper for the triple B, the bump, the bucket, and the chance for the bonus.
I like how he's just cool, calm, and collected.
Yes, definitely cool, calm, collected for the pound-for-pound fitness, foul counted.
Tristan Flores, that's his second and one opportunity here, making things happen for the Stallions.
But again, though, Tristan Flores hasn't been exactly making his free throws so far. Yun na nga, reverse jinx. Worked like a charm.
Yes. And now it's ballooned to a 15-point lead for the Stallions.
2-for-1 opportunity for Bulacan if they play their cards right here. Lance Santos missing from inside the paint. Oh, and wow, what a gnarly collision there. But you gotta give it up to these players, you know, going after that basketball as if their life depended on it.
Yeah, definitely. All those loose ball possessions is a way for them to get extra possessions due to their hustle and determination.
But
Ooh!
PASIG throws the ball away. Santos. Nice find to Flores for the finish. Kyle Flores, not always there when you call, but he's always on time.
No, but definitely, and Coach Ian Mazo definitely upset on that possession.
But a foul given up by Bulacan, and that will send a PASIG player into the foul line. As we take a look one more time on that feed inside the shaded lane for Kyle Flores, coming from Lance Santos. Paxton Tan will make a last second appearance here in the first half. First free throw is good for Jordan Yang.
So far, everything's been going well for the PASIG Stallions, up by 14.
2 out of 2 for Jordan Yang. And also the entry for the game for Isham D, replacing Jordan Yang.
I think I mentioned this earlier, Diego. The fact that they're getting better shot selections this first half gives them this big lead.
And their lead now at 15 points, 37-22, as we bring in our Chef's Magic first quarter highlights in a moment. And there we go.
Yeah, the second quarter highlights mentioned earlier is still back and forth action, but majority will be coming from the Stallions due to their aggressive play. But for the Bulacan Taipan, JT Bulacan Taipan, we're looking at definitely second chance opportunities to go their way. But then, speaking of second chance opportunities, Tristan Flores making his presence known. While on the other end, it was Kyle Flores for Bulacan. And has been going back and forth action. However, it is still a big lead for the Stallions.
PASIG leading Bulacan 37-22 in this 16 and under match in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3. We're at halftime in this 16 and under match in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, the PASIG Stallions, leading JT Bulacan Taipan at the halftime break 37-22. My name is Diego Paz and I'm joined by JP Ruiz. Daphne Cristobal, our courtside reporter, is collecting some stories from the courtside as we take a look at some of the highlights in the first half. JP, it's been that second quarter para sa PASIG Stallions that that lifted them to this lead.
Yeah, definitely. Everything is going the Stallions' way in the second quarter. And you can see here in the stats, 42% versus Bulacan's 26% due to their very good shot selection. As I mentioned earlier in the pregame, Diego, the better shot selection, the better way of getting higher scores. And you can see here, up by 15. In terms of three-point shooting, 0 for 10 for Bulacan, which is not what you want. And your end, despite having second chance opportunities, they're not getting it done from downtown country. And as you can see here, the assist, very great, a very good ball opportunity of passing the rock. Itong PASIG Stallions with 8 versus 2, as well as taking care of the basketball, 4 to 6. Everything is going PASIG Stallions' way, and if it will continue in the second half, you will be looking at a big upset.
And on your screens right now, that is our True TIST fan of the game. We spotted someone in the crowd who's been cheering non-stop, full of energy, and bringing all the good vibes here in this game. And you know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations to our fan of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from True Tea Iced Tea, a no sugar added iced tea. Stay cool with True Tea Iced Tea, the goodness of iced tea without the sugar. I took a look quickly at our stats as well. I saw that PASIG shot 12 out of 18 from the free throw line, getting more trips versus Bulacan's 2 out of 5. So nakita mo rin yung aggressiveness netong PASIG, especially in that second quarter run.
Definitely, if you really want to get more chances of increasing your lead, you have to go to the free throw line. And based on their previous timeouts, talking about Bulacan and PASIG had 23 attempts, while Bulacan only had 16. So that you could tell who is the more aggressive team in going to the free throw line, which is the PASIG Stallions.
Mukhang mahabang usapan yata para sa JT Bulacan Taipan as they're just coming out of the dugout. And by the way, leading scorers for both sides for PASIG Stallions, Tristan Flores coming off the bench, scoring 10 points, already eclipsing his average of 8.6 points per game. Yui Vergara equaling his season average at 8 points, and Jordan Young with 5. While for Bulacan, it's Flores with 10. De La Cruz, that's Prince De La Cruz with 6. And Justin Hapa with 3. So medyo spread out ang scoring netong PASIG Stallions versus yung Bulacan. Medyo concentrated on a select few.
Definitely, and the more you share the basketball, it will give you wonders in getting a big lead, such as 15 here for PASIG.
Definitely, kita rin natin sa assist earlier, 8-2 in favor of PASIG. As you see that baseline jumper drop for Prince De La Cruz.
That was very difficult to do, but to start the second half, unforced turnover there. Care of Rafael Cheng, giving the possession back to Bulacan.
It's a baker's dozen 13-point lead for PASIG, and they could see their lead shrink to as low as 10 depending on the shot of JT Bulacan Taipan on this possession. And it's a 3-ball that went short, well short, and out of bounds.
Unfortunate possession there for the white shirts. PASIG now trying to maintain this big lead.
But of course, PASIG should not settle for just maintaining the lead, but they need to pad onto it, especially knowing na there were games that I covered in that during that lengthy losing streak ng PASIG this season where they coughed up the lead. That's why I was a bit wary late in the first half as we see a power play here by Bulacan and Justin Hapa attacking that basket like there's no tomorrow.
Definitely, and that's something that you should want from Hapa. He has been very aggressive throughout these past few games, but quiet in this first half. As you mentioned earlier, this is something that they have to be consistent in.
It's down to a 12-point ball game.
Speaking of Hapa, he was last year's mythical team member, of course, according to my source.
Wow.
Charles Kimpo. Thank you, sir.
Yun pala eh. Meron kang insider info.
Oh, and he is someone that we should keep an eye on. Talking about Hapa, let's see if he can explode in the second half.
I mean, after all, he is JT Bulacan Taipan's leading scorer this
Exactly.
season at 12.1 points with 5.4 rebounds. You know, with numbers like those, you can expect na he has that on switch, and possibly it could go off right now. Hapa with the basketball.
Probably he was trying to see if his other teammates can perform in the first half.
Hapa makes the extra pass. De La Cruz for 3. Off to the right, and the rebound secured by Jordan Yang. Tried to make the outlet, but stolen away by Prince De La Cruz. And now Bulacan attacking once again. Panganiban with the spin. Met a wall of black shirts and misses from point blank.
Great aggressive play from both squads so far.
Extra pass to the corner. Now they go back to Jordan Yang. Now it's with Sean Ko. Ko with 12 on the shot clock. Uses that Unson screen. They go to the corner. Jordan Yang. Baseline J. Too strong. Rebound goes to Rion C, but lost real estate at the baseline.
Yeah, Rion C had the right intentions in mind. He already had possession of the basketball. Couldn't control his footing, leading to a turnover.
This lead starting to shrink for Pasig, down to 11 points, 37-26. Adrian De La Cruz calling for the horns play. De La Cruz uses the Panganiban screen. Three-pointer on the way. Ich Ni San. And it's Prince De La Cruz knocking down that 3-ball for JT Bulacan Taipan. It's down to an 8-point ball game.
Yeah, definitely. And look at that 3-point bucket there by De La Cruz. From 15 down, they are now down by single digits. Very quick move here for Bulacan to start the second half.
You're still tuned in to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. The huddle was light and simple for the PASIG Stallions. Know your role, and they can continue their momentum here in the second half. But it is a complete different story here on the other side of the court dahil naging mahaba nga ang dugout talk na nangyari sa side ng JT Bulacan Taipan. Malam niya na depensa ang pumatay daw sa kanila. Kaya naman, on the positive note naman, they were able to secure the boards 28 times compared dun sa 21 itong PASIG Stallions. So they can use this as an initial step to get confidence para makapag-execute ng play dito sa ating final 2 quarters. Jego and JP.
Thank you very much, Daphne Cristobal, with that report. And that answered our question, bakit ang tagal ng JT Bulacan Taipan sa kanilang dugout nung halftime break? And mahaba-habang usapan nga. And nakita naman natin the way that they produced to start the second half, including this one right here, coming from Adrian De La Cruz.
I think one thing that Daphne pointed out earlier is that in the stats, they did have more rebounds versus their opponents, which is a good sign in terms of second chance opportunities. They're just not performing them or converting them. So they're hoping that in the second half, they're able to bounce back. And clearly, because of their efficiency, they're now down by 8.
Oh my. As we take a look at that last driving play one more time, Adrian De La Cruz, smooth as silk.
Making those floaters is very difficult. It's an understatement.
Tristan Flores back in the fold, replacing Jordan Yang. And speaking of floaters, yes, I have to agree, it is a hard type of shot to make. Just like that baseline jumper coming from Yui Vergara.
Baseline jumpers are very difficult because there's no bank to it most of the time. Oh!
And look at that. That was Prince De La Cruz making it look easy with that runner from the baseline.
Baseline runners, baseline jumpers, it's the same thing. It's very difficult to do. As you can see in this replay, and one opportunity.
Yeah, that's a pound-for-pound fitness foul, counted. And Prince De La Cruz is Liga ready. He takes and makes that bonus.
We are only at the halfway mark of the third quarter, Jego, and now they are down by 5.
Yes. Not only that, I'm noticing that Coach Ian Mazo is just sticking to his guns. And
right?
He's just, he has this very short rotation this afternoon. Especially now that it's already crunch time this season. One more time, what a drive to the basket coming from Prince De La Cruz. with reckless abandon.
Yeah, and Rion C on the end of it, unable to defend properly. I guess he was a second too late and able to get contact.
And that is his fourth personal foul. And our crew chief, Andro, the thespian Morgan, will be checking on that last sequence if there was anything fishy there that smells fishier than the Sanwan market.
Both squads now going to their respective benches to see what kind of game plan they can adjust.
Oh yes, definitely.
We're still only in the midway of the third. Again, the PASIG Stallions have nothing to lose given the fact that they are on a 4-game losing streak, so they're trying to break it
Yeah.
against this team that is on a 4-game winning streak. And you see this replay here.
Yeah, so very
Ooh.
close.
Rion C could have a case.
Yes, but again, here under FIBA rules, you could not reverse a foul call, but they could only either upgrade or downgrade. In this case, possibly upgrade, but they couldn't, they couldn't nullify a foul call. So what they're looking at here is if there was anything, there's funny business from Rion C's closeout attempt. But so far, from our vantage point and the way that we saw the replays, possibly there wasn't any.
We'll see from the officials what the results will be, right?
Yeah, they will have the final say, especially our crew chief, Andrew Morgan. So they will just call a regular foul on Rion C. But the contact, actually, that could have been a 50-50 call.
Yes, exactly.
That could have been a 50-50.
It could have gone either way, and that's the reason why we have these kinds of moments for refs to review, and resulting to a common foul. And De La Cruz now, Prince Kian James De La Cruz.
Yes. But again, maybe the referees also, maybe from their vantage point, real time. In real time, they saw something when Rion C twisted his body while trying to defend the player. Maybe that was against the principle of verticality. That could have been the case there. Sean Ko gives it to the corner. 3-ball is short for Rafael Cheng. And now here comes the attack by Bulacan. Now in the hands of Adrian De La Cruz. Now to Kian De La Cruz. Shot clock down to 15, but a crucial traveling violation.
Right in front of the referee, caught red-handed.
Yeah, that was Kyle Flores, who went around the world and back without a passport, got caught. 4:23 left here in the third quarter, and it's a 3-point ball game. Earlier, we saw it was at a high of 15 points at halftime, and now here comes Bulacan on the attack. Oh, what a play! Kian De La Cruz.
This quarter has been all JT Bulacan, Taipan. We don't know what exactly Coach said in the dugout, but it had to be in that impact that it made it work.
Baseline jumper off to the left for Tristan Flores. And on the rebounding play, we got a whistle on the floor.
And do you know what's so encouraging, Diego? Oh, excuse me. Before that, this very difficult runner care of Bulacan, cutting the deficit now to 1. But one thing very encouraging, Diego, sorry to cut you, is that the whole squad, the whole 14 under squad of Bulacan is there at the corner to cheer their Kuyas on.
Yeah, but right there, we saw that Tristan Flores stopping the bleeding. And it's back up to a 4-point ball game, 42-38. James Panganiban attacking the right lane, gets bothered, misses. And it's a power play for the PASIG Stallions.
Ooh.
Tristan Flores, hang time move! What a finish! Tristan Flores!
That is
willing the PASIG Stallions on.
That is so difficult to convert. Great change of balance there from Flores.
Paniban, great handoff and gets that lucky bounce.
The lucky bounce that keeps them going. It's now a 2-possession ball game for PASIG.
44-40. Now in the hands of Sean Ko. They feed Rafael Cheng. Now they go down low. And the close range shot is good for Jared Unson.
The refs are letting these boys play. That was a very strong impact down low in the paint, letting them play on.
Chance of defense now from the Pasig bench. Hapa kicks it out. Now it goes the way. Oh, what a play! Look at that. Kian De La Cruz was gliding through the air with the greatest of ease.
Prince Key and James De La Cruz making things happen for Bulacan. Easy layup, float a finger roll there.
Down to the last 2 minutes of the third quarter. Ko on that driving play gets fouled.
Ooh.
And that is just the first team foul against Bulacan this quarter. That's how much of an up and down action we've got here in the third period of play, as we see that Tristan Flores hang
time indeed. I was about to say it.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Flores gets pushed. That's 2 back-to-back fouls on JT Bulacan Taipan. A minute and 27 left here in the third quarter, and it's a 4-point ball game. The Pasig offense being disrupted here. Yui Vergara for 3. Bang! Bang! Boom!
Vergara has been shooting lights out. That's his third three-pointer in this ball game, being an X factor for the Stallions.
And the Pasig Stallions slowly trying to claw back their lead. Nice find to Flores. Wow! What a play! Kyle Flores allowing those defenders to just fly through and giving him that free lane to the cup. Jordan Yang gives it up to Sean Ko. Yang for 3. Short. Rebound secured by Bulacan. And my partner right here is very much speechless.
Definitely high-paced action from both ends. I'm still amazed by that last play. I'm sorry.
Hapa kicks it out. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Goes to Adrian De La Cruz. De La Cruz couldn't find a seam. Now back in the hands of Kian De La Cruz. De La Cruz puts up the wild 3. Jordan Yang gets the air ball. And now Flores, 1 on 3. Flores off the window and in!
Very brave move there by Flores to end the third quarter. Something needed for the Stallions in them to control the next quarter.
Pasig Stallions, after seeing their lead dissipate, they build back their lead. As we see the third quarter highlights brought to you by Chef's Magic.
Flores has been all out balling for the Pasig Stallions, doing it on both ends of the floor. The meantime, look at this beautiful fake, the patience of Flores getting it done here. But Flores, I'm getting tongue-tied here, partner. Flores and Flores have been balling out from both squads.
Everything, including the kitchen sink, being thrown by these two teams. We'll be right back with fourth quarter of play. On your screens, that's our quarter scene stealer brought to you by Chef's Magic. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic make every meal a magic moment.
After that sequence of play, I need some Chef's Magic. Boss Philip.
Wow. Chef's Magic ba or ano, True Tea? Iced tea?
Either way. Win-win yan.
Actually, hindi pa ako nakakatanggap ng
I mean,
True Tea. Baka naman.
Nandiyan naman si Boss Philip.
We're down to the final 10 minutes in regulation of this matchup in the 16 and under division. Pasig 51, Bulacan 44. Diego Del Paz, JP Ruiz, and Daphne Cristobal at your service from courtside here at the Fil-Oil Center in San Juan City. And now the Pasig Stallions attacking. Flores, left-handed finish. And now it's a 9-point advantage.
That is automatic. If you are guarding Flores, you have to make sure he doesn't hold the basketball because that'll be automatic layup.
Or more like prevent him from getting that momentum going.
Yes.
And on the spin move, a turnover by JT Bulacan. And after, making that comeback in the third quarter, their run is starting to chug down to a halt.
Definitely. Now it's a 9-point ball game for the PASIG Stallions. They went as low as 4.
Yes.
And then, for some reason, PASIG was able to maintain composure and extend it further now to almost double digits.
Unfortunately, a foul against Jared Onson on the rebounding play. And it's a 9-point lead being protected by the PASIG Stallions. Top of the key 3 for JT Bulacan Taipan, missed by Paul Jake Soriano. Now here come the Stallions. From a gallop, they're now executing with precision. Sean Ko gives it up to Jordan Yang. They go to the corner. Back to Yang now. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Yang with the drive. The finish is in.
You know how smart that play was from Yang? He could have passed it to Vergara back, but they knew the assignment that they couldn't leave him open, so he went straight to the basket.
Yes. That was a smart play for Yang, knowing how to operate himself. And it's now an 11-point advantage, 55-44, as we see that play one more time.
Yeah, he understood that he had the advantage to go straight to the basket despite Flores and Vergara being X factors in this ball game.
17 on the shot clock. By the way, a quick shout out to one of the people I've worked with recently, na si Alia Fediliaga. His younger brother AJ Fediliaga is playing for the 16 and under of PASIG Stallions.
Here?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's a good timing, partner, given that they are ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Again, I've covered some of the games of the PASIG Stallions in recent weeks, actually recent months to be exact. And that's why I was a bit wary about PASIG having that lead in the second quarter. And what a move there for Jordan Yang. And it's now a 13-point advantage. Oh, and what a block by Unson and that driving play by Kyle Flores. On the reset, long two is short for Kian De La Cruz. Now in the hands of Sean Ko. They make the extra pass. Yui Vergara for 3! San!
Vergara's been shooting lights out. This trio of Flores, Vergara, and Yang is something to watch. Look at this replay here.
Yes.
Nothing but net from the sniper.
Yeah,
Vergara.
Yui and the news starting to hum here for the PASIG Stallions. We'll be right back after this break. Babalik tayo dito sa Fil-Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan for more action in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3. Timeout called by JT Bulacan as yung kanilang run at the start of the second half has chugged down, has bogged down actually. Especially itong PASIG Stallions started to gallop again.
You'd love the effort from Bulacan. No, they were down by 15.
At
They
the
went
halftime?
and then they went as low as 4.
Yes.
But for some reason they weren't able to take the lead or maintain it, and now it has ballooned to 16.
Oo. Parang na medyo naagapan mo na pero lumala bigla.
Yun, oo.
On the putback, 2 tries para dito sa PASIG. Still no good on the third try, but a 4th try here para kay Jared Unson. You gotta give the big man the props.
And to the applause of the PASIG Stallion fans and the bench, you could clearly see the effort that he is putting in.
Definitely, itong ginagawa ni Jared Unson, some things na ginagawa in practice with Coach Ian Mazo. I've seen Coach Ian Mazo play before. And nakita ko some of yung imprints niya already on the players, and kitang-kita natin with Jordan Yang as well. 6:28 left. Starting fourth and final quarter. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and Panganiban missing from close range. And now here come the Stallions. Flores lost the handle. It goes the way of Bulacan.
One thing you like if you're Ian so in this replay here, Jordan Yang went against 3 defense. And I was about to say this, Diego. For some reason, nagbabalance out talaga yung mga players ni PASIG Stallions. Like, I believe it was in the first half, it was Flores and Vergara. And then, I believe it was Sean Andre Co who made some noise in the third quarter, and at the right moment, it's Jordan Yang closing it out. So it's a great team effort here for the Stallions.
Yes. Again, itong PASIG Stallions and in general, the Savior Stallions program, they have this identity, they have this winning culture from way back. I think you could name some of them like a T.Y. Tang, Joseph Yo, Chris Chu, and now you got a name like Jordan Yang starting to make some noise.
And this is something that not a lot of people know at the top of the coverage. PASIG Stallions are on a 4-game losing streak while Bulacan is on a 4-game winning streak. So this is a very good upset and barometer if you are the PASIG Stallions to come out with a W. You still have a couple of games left.
Yes.
You could pull yourself up standing-wise.
Exactly. That is one thing. Again, we're down to the This is one of the final 3 games of the elimination round for the PASIG Stallions. And they could still sneak in through the back door of making it into the
quarterfinals.
Into the quarterfinal round, you know, the bottom part of the eight teams that will qualify in the North Division. And grabe ito si Rafael Cheng still won't let go of that basketball and feeds Rion C from downtown.
Rion C making his presence known in this ball game. He's been very effective on the defensive end, and now he's trying to leave his mark with that triple.
14 seconds on the shot clock. And the 3-ball missed by Bulacan. And now here comes Rion C. C attacking the right, gets blocked, but great aggressive play for Rion C despite playing with 4 personal fouls.
That was a great stop there, but looking at the replay, C knocking from downtown.
Yes.
To the delight of the PASIG Stallions fans.
And I think from the corner of my eye, I think I could see his father, Richmond C. Also in attendance, and delightful that his son is starting to make his mark somehow. But there's a foul against Bulacan, and it's on Prince de la Cruz. And from close range, a miss from Paxton Tan. Okay, and I got some word here from our fellow commentator na si Justin the Aviator Almeida, who will join me later on for the final 2 games of the day. That apparently, so our playoff format, so they will introduce a play-in this season.
Oh, wow.
So that will add a little spice to our playoff rounds in both the North and South Division. So it will be 8, 9, and 10 that will be involved. So 9 and 10 will have to, duke it out in a one-off game. And then the winner will face the number 8 team. And then that number 8 team will be facing the number 1 side.
That is very interesting.
Yes.
Diego, and it will be opening up to other teams, especially in the lower bracket, in the lower half.
Yeah, because to be honest, especially in a long season, as we see a scramble for the loose ball won by the PASIG Stallions, but a counter steal by Hapa. We'll get back to that later as we see action here. Santos putting up that wild shot and a miss. And going back to that playoff format, with a long season like this, each team having, 10 games, 10,
Uh-huh.
10, 11 games in a season. Some of those, let's say if you're in the lower bracket and then you have a better matchup against one of those teams that are ahead of you, it will definitely spice things up here in the junior MPBL.
Definitely. And the fact that this is going to happen in all three, I believe, divisions,
Yes.
14, 16, 18, it will give any player a chance
Yes.
to, I guess, sneak their way in to the
Yes.
playoffs picture.
Yeah, so those wild cards definitely will be a factor. But again, you wouldn't want to be in one of those three spots, 8, 9, or 10.
Oh,
you
yes.
would want to be in the top 7 to make sure that your entry is outright.
Kumbaga parang NBA
Oh.
playoffs talaga, yeah.
And we are down to the midnight hours of this match, which was an exciting start to the second half, has now turned into a fourth quarter blowout.
I believe Bulacan's case, though, they are second in the north. So
Yes.
technically, they have a, I wouldn't say guaranteed spot, but the fact that they are already 6-2 gives them a good cushion for them to at least make it to the final 8. PASIG, on the other hand, given a 3 here by Bulacan, is 2-6 and currently 11th.
Yes.
So this will highly boost them with what you just announced, Diego,
Yes.
given that it will help them in terms of getting them into a better positioning. They have 2 more games left.
Yes.
And besides their 2 more games, it will also depend on those near the standings as well, where they will end.
As we see the three-pointer courtesy of Johan Tiongson. And an answer right back, Rion C. Welcome to your Bing, Bang, Boom moment. We'll be right back after this timeout. We are down to the last 2 minutes and 28 of the game. And right now, itong si Johan Tiongson trying to make an audition. Coach, paano man pwede ako sa first 5 or second 5?
That makes a good case, though.
Drive to the basket by Rafael Cheng. Got some contact, and he will head to the line for a pair.
Again, no? This is a big win for the PASIG Stallions.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
4-game losing streak, forget that. They have now a chance to sneak their way in. Of course, it's not just up to them. It depends on what will happen to their opponents in the standings nearby.
Oh, definitely, because the season is starting. Their elimination round is starting to wind down. The playoffs are near for a lot of these teams, and right now sa North Division, dito sa atin 16 and under division, JT Bulacan Taipan is second behind Rizal Switch Fiber at 7-2. Itong PASIG Stallions naman right now at 11th.
Correct.
So with this impending win, they are behind the likes of Leyte Sur Homes and Valenzuela Impact Ballers, as well as one of their next opponents, yung Taytay Hamaka Health Forum and Quezon City 828 Junior Giants.
May I ask what the standing is in the 10th seed?
Yung 10th seed, yung Valenzuela is at
Yes.
2-4.
2-4.
Leyte is at 3-5.
Okay.
Quezon City and Taytay, the last 2 opponents for PASIG this elimination round. Quezon City at 4-3, and then Taytay at 3-4. So very, very close.
No, I mean, the reason why I brought that up is that with this win, it will be PASIG's 3rd win. For
Yes.
sure, they're gonna climb up.
Yes.
Against
3-6.
against some of the opponents ahead of them.
Yeah.
And then it will, I guess, if it's the same standing, it will come down to point system, I guess.
Yes, definitely. And also, the tiebreakers potentially would be the matchups. Yes,
the matchup.
the matchups between those two teams. But for the PASIG Stallions, one of their losses, some of their losses came against Valenzuela and Leyte.
Okay.
So that would be a huge implication.
Yes.
You know, with hindsight being 2020 at this point.
Exactly, yes. Good point.
Turnover for the PASIG Stallions with 1:10 remaining and comfortably ahead at this point. 72-53. But right now, we could see that JT Bulacan Taipan's Johan Tiongson starting to make a name for himself here in the dying moments of this matchup.
Yep.
Lopez with a drive, drops it inside, and Puno missing from close range. Another possession here, but a wild save rather, coming from Sean Lopez. So again, coming right up, it will be the 14 and under division matchup between Pasig and Bulacan. It will be Justin the Aviator Almeida joining myself and Daphne Cristobal the rest of the way. 35 seconds remaining and a near turnover there for Bulacan. Three-pointer on the way for Tiongson, but short. Rebound by AJ Fedeliaga. Again, what a play for Fedeliaga, trying to put some points to his name. Also, a quick shout out to his older sister. See, Aliyah, courtside reporter for the NCAA as well. 14 seconds remaining and everything but the shouting here. As we see that Rashard Roque three-pointer to at least make this a respectable finish. And that will be it. Pasig 72, Bulacan 56. Pasig Stallions move up to 3 wins and 6 losses, breaking a 4-game losing streak, while JT Bulacan Taipan goes down to 6-3.
No, definitely. The Pasig Stallions made a statement win today. At the top of the coverage, partner, I told you that one thing for them to keep in mind is their field goal accuracy. And I think they've definitely improved with their shot selection, making high accuracy field goals, fast break opportunities. Their 3 points were knocking them down. Everything is going Pasig's way. And with that, it is a very convincing win against a team that is top 2 in the North Division, now receiving their 3rd loss.
Yeah, the Pasig Stallions at least gave themselves a fighting chance to make it, whether it's 8th, 9th, or 10th place for a possible slot in the play-in. And we will be seeing who is our Chess Magic player of the game in a moment. And definitely one that's made a huge impact in this game this afternoon, JP.
Definitely, everyone from the Pasig Stallions did their roles well. And whether you are a playmaker, a scorer, a utility player, X-factor, shooter, defender, everyone played their role. And shortly, you will see who these features are.
All right, Daphne Cristobal is with our Chef's Magic player of the game. Daphne?
Thanks, Jig and JP. Tristan, congratulations for helping your team out. Your usual average is at around 8.6 points per game, but right now you're able to double that outing with 19 points in today's victory.
I feel like I doubled the average because as a team we got better, better chemistry. Even if we were together last year, there was a big summer, so we had a break from each other. So we're getting used to each other again. So I feel like that's a major factor in our win today.
But Tristan, you went up against a team with a 6-2 record and a complete opposite on your side with 2-6. How were you able to turn things around in today's game?
As I said earlier, I think it's the chemistry and like my teammates. I love them all, and feel like we got closer and closer, and we're gonna get better, and then we're gonna go on a win streak.
And again, that chemistry is indeed unstoppable. Is there anyone you would like to greet? Go ahead.
I'd like to greet my family first, my brother, my mom, and my dad for all the support. I want to shout out to all my teammates and Wati Dotaro from Pasig City. And I want to thank all of the people who came here to watch and support my game. Thank you.
Again, Tristan, congratulations because you are our Chef's Magic Best Player of the Game. Also, in a while, we will be meeting our Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game and also our Don Benitez Assessment of the Game. Sending it back to you, Jego and JP.
All right, thank you very much, Daphne Cristobal with our Chef's Magic Player of the Game. And now let's meet the Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game, Jordan Yang, 8 rebounds and 1 assist. And also from the PASIG Stallions, our Don Benito's assist man of the game, Sean Ko with 5 assists. And that concludes our 16 and under match between PASIG and JT Bulacan. And now the youngest members of the PASIG Stallions and JT Bulacan, the 14 and under teams, will take the court here at the Fil-Oil Center in San Juan City. As we leave you with the Chef's Magic game highlights. And of course, on behalf of our production head, Aldrin Alejo, our director, Jetro Bautista, our floor director, Philip Obenza, my partner for the last 2 games, JP Ruiz, of course, our courtside reporter, Daphne Cristobal. My name is Diego Da Paz. And don't go away, we got more action here in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3 from the Fil-Oil Center in San Juan City.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero